All right, so we're pulling up. And let's see.
How can I help you boys?
All right, we need to investigate.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. You feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
All right, let's take a look. We got 2 rings.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
All right, so we've got something here. And what about this one?
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
22 karat gold. I thought that gold was like 24 carats. So 22 is really, I thought you had to go 18. You couldn't go 22. Look at that cheese. All right, so we did that.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
All right, well. So now we've got 2 more locations to go to.
You're behind the wheel. We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Herb is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that one?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the ring.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty. I just don't like it.
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, wait a second. We got the purse and we got that bar again. Let's take a look. We've got some kind of letter here. Uh-oh.
Someone was trying to get her to come home.
All right, so dear Evelyn, I hope that this letter finds you in a better way than when we last parted. And we only have half of the letter. That's tough. All right, so that address, hopefully he writes that address down. That's tough. What's this? This is gonna be...
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's gonna be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
All right, so we did that. We also got 2 things here as well to look at. So let's look at the bar, whatever this is. More matches. And
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Mensch's bar. That's a no. I don't think we've ever been there. That looks like a new one. But we'll put this down. And then what is this? Evelyn Summers, 2
This
large.
is shit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Oh, so she was looking for some, or somebody was getting a bunch of stuff here. Look at that. Makeup, clothes.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor, closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks.
All right, so we got a liquor store that we can go to now.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no law
Take your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
Oh my gosh.
Classic Carmine.
Oh my gosh, this is creepy.
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
Woo, I thought she could use some lipstick. So this guy right here, see that? Back in the day, they didn't have OnlyFans. So if you saw a dead body, you'd have to go up to it and kiss it like this guy did. Oh man, he said I was kissing her. That's tough. All right, let's ask this guy. Interference with evidence. Let's see what he says.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
Damn, she didn't need it. She was dead. I took a look. He's got no shame in his game. Look at him. Wow. Is this guy an actor or what? Or is he telling the truth? He doesn't even look nervous. He doesn't even look embarrassed. He said what he did. He looks, wow. All right, I'm just going to believe him then. This man is crazy. I'm going to just believe him.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Uh-oh. He just told a lie. And look, now he's trying to play it cool. Oh, look at the eyebrow. Yo, I love the way they make these guys do eyebrows. Raising the eyebrow. Like, look at this. This is hilarious. Yo, Rockstar is jokes. Can you imagine when they're making this game? They're like, all right, yeah, make this guy do an eyebrow right here, you know? Make that eyebrow go up to the side. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. All right, he's lying. Let's go ahead. I don't think there's anything I can, accuse this guy with because he was just on top of the body. So we'll just let it fly.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Woo!
Clyde, you get this sack of shit in a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
Wow.
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
All right, so I guess there's no dialogue there. He's done.
Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. Spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
Look at this. All right, well.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, Detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Last contact with the interest. The only thing is, we don't really have any evidence for this, right? Let me look at this. Because we don't even know who this guy is. All right, last contact with the victim.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home. Writing.
Holy moly. Wow. So clearly he's lying. Look at that. Clearly that man is lying. I don't think there's anything to accuse him with, so just bad cop, right? Because what do I accuse the man with? I don't think we have any evidence for this. All right, so we'll go ahead and just say bad cop.
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Okay, criminal. Does this guy have a criminal history? Known associates. Oh, no, of... But let's see what he says.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Nothing serious. I've had a few. Okay, so now... Yeah. He's trying to do a good job, but he just can't quite hold it in there. You see that? He's kind of like... This guy likes to act, doesn't he? Look at him. He's acting. He's got to be a criminal. But I think we'll go bad cop here again. Right? Because that looks a little weird. All right, I'm going to go bad cop. Let's do it.
Do you want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
All right, so he gave us that. We've got no music. Let's check the back. There is a door there that we can go through.
I'm at a loss.
All right, let's go through the back door.
I say we try the liquor store next. I could get a short dog for the car.
Come back here. We got a couple of cars. Nothing by the cars. No evidence, right? Nothing. All right, we'll go to the liquor store. Let's get it.
What did you make of McCaffrey?
There'll come a day, and it's coming very soon. We'll run him and the rest of his pinko buddies out of Los Angeles.
I meant as a suspect, Rusty.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
She kept some stuff at a liquor store? What in the world is going on here?
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
All right, the music just turned on.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her.
She kept...
An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
We'll take a look around.
She kept a bed in the store. That's tough. This game is getting freaky. Okay. Got some more photos. We'll take a look at this one.
She wasn't always such a loner.
And what is this?
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
Aristotle.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Oh ho ho! Wow, we just interviewed. Didn't we just interview that guy? Wasn't that him, the McCaffrey? Wow. Okay, so he didn't tell us. Now we know that he's involved right here. We might have to go back, baby. All right, it says we got everything here that they played that sound. We might have to go back one time. And what is this? I guess none of this stuff matters.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
And then we got this, a bowling. Oh yeah, this was the little thing that, oh yeah. Remember that little checklist?
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
So she bought, why did she buy that? Wow, this is getting crazy.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
All right, so is there anything? Nope, none of these doors are going to open up. Oh, now we're going to interview somebody. We're going to interview Robbins. Ooh, what does he know? Okay. Contact with the victim.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit to pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
All right, his face is still. He's blinking. Mouth moves a little bit. Takes us. Oh, he did kind of. Well. And too bad the thing is not there, right? The servers are down. The servers are burgers. Because this looks like one of those instances where, you know, you might want to let one of these points fly. Because it looks like he could be telling the truth, but he could be lying right there. He's a little bit worried, though. But maybe he's just worried because he's like, damn, like these cops are on me. Maybe he didn't actually do anything wrong. Because, I mean, he just showed us the bed. Like, why would he do that if he was really doing bad things? But the eyes are straight. I'm going to follow the eyes. I'm going to let it fly.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Relationship with the victim. Now, here we go. Is he about to say that he was making it splat? That's what I want to know.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone.
Ooh.
I'll be one of the few.
Not many people will be sad she's gone. Holy moly. And he just admits that he's going to be one of the few. Look at that. He might be telling the truth. Look at him. Maybe that's why his mouth is moving like this, because, you know, he had something going on, even though she had the stench on her, even though she had a bad smell. But that's why he let her in the back of this place, because he had a thing for her. Wow. He might be telling the truth. This man might be. Let's go ahead and believe him.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Knowledge of McCaffrey. Does he know about this guy? Oh, this is... Let's see if he's going to tell the truth about this.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
So see, now the eyes are wandering. You see that? You see that? The eyes are leaning. The face is the same. He's making the same kind of face, right? But the eyes are giving it away. So now he might not be telling the truth. You got to pay attention to those eyes. The eyes are hella guilty. The eyes are hella guilty.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Look at the feet. Oh, it's a perfect placement. That is the best free throw line dunk yet. I'm not on the line. That was beautiful. Off vert, no dribble, just caught it and went. Just caught it and let it fly.